A longtime sergeant with the Harris County Sheriff's Department will be laid to rest today after losing his battle with COVID-19. ABC13's TJ Parker tells us how you can honor the life of Sergeant Raymond Slawinski.
Yeah, good morning, Tom. In any minute now, they will be carrying the casket of Harris County Sheriff Deputy Sergeant Raymond Slawinski here momentarily. They will leave the Memorial Crematory here in Southwest Houston and go to the Humble First Assembly of God. Their family and friends will gather later this morning to remember his life. The 39-year veteran of the Sheriff's Office passed away on May 6th from COVID-19. Family, friends, and colleagues remember him as humble, nice, patient, and willing to help anybody in need. Now, the funeral starts at 9:30 this morning at the church with a public viewing, followed by a ceremony with full honors at 11. Now, social distancing will be practiced inside and face coverings are encouraged. The Harris County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard will then lead a limited procession to Earthman Rest Haven Cemetery. Again, back out here live, you see they're getting ready to move the casket to that church up in Humble. Slawinski was 70 years old. Of course, we'll carry all of this on our website, ABC13.com. In Southwest Houston, I'm TJ Parker, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, TJ. Now to breaking news. Sheriff's deputies in Montgomery County say an elderly man's stimulus check was stolen from his New Caney mailbox overnight. And we have video as the 23-year-old suspect was arrested. ABC 13 reporter Jeff Ealing is in that neighborhood this morning with how deputies found that check. Jeff?
Good morning to you, Samika. Deputies say they spotted this guy, looked like he was going through mailboxes. This is about 7 blocks from where we are standing right now. So they stopped him, they searched him, and they found a stimulus check that was actually mailed to an address on this street. 23-year-old Jason Corey Dunn was seen walking through the neighborhood, apparently looking in mailboxes. So Montgomery County Sheriff's deputies stopped him, searched him, and they found methamphetamines and then 2 checks that do not belong to Dunn. One of those checks is a federal stimulus check. Dunn said it belonged to his cousin, but when deputies went to the address on that stimulus check, they found it was actually sent to an elderly man who is disabled and who has been waiting for that money all along. Dunn now facing a pair of criminal charges, including theft of mail from an elderly person. Reporting live, Jeff Ealing, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks so much there, Jeff. Well, Pasadena police say they are fed up after caution tape was removed from a playground that's closed to stop the spread of COVID-19. Officers say 2 women removed it from Holly Bay Court Park. ABC 13 reporter Courtney Fisher is there. And Courtney, police say those women wanted kids to play.
Yeah, that's right. The tape was up around that playground, Samika, here at the park. And right now, it's here in the trash. The 2 moms took it down yesterday afternoon around 4:30. This story has so many of you talking. Police had to get involved out here yesterday. Officers did take the women's IDs, but they didn't ticket them. Pasadena police told us that the matter is closed, saying the officers responded the right way to, quote, a difficult situation related to an issue in which citizens have strong opinions. The women involved did not want to talk with us about the story. We know that the park is open, but it's the playground that is still closed, like a lot of cities and towns around here. No word on whether or not police will be back here to rope off that playground today. For now, reporting live, Courtney Fisher, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Today, there are job fairs offering hundreds of temporary jobs, and our reporter Charlie Etzedy is live to tell us who's hiring in Houston. Charlie, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Tom. Well, one of the biggest needs right now is contact tracers. But what is that? If some of you out there don't know what that is, here's what it is. Let me explain this to you. This is a person who basically is a disease detective, if you will, and works with a patient infected with COVID-19 to track down where they've been and who they have been with. Then this tracer will contact all of those other people and determine if they're also having symptoms and ask them the same questions. This is a method that has been used for decades, and U of A actually just launched a contact tracer course that will soon be available to the public. We actually told you about that back on Monday. So if you're in need of a job right now, this is the information. The job fair is going to be having 2 sessions today. The first one at 11 o'clock and then the next one at 1 p.m. And you'll need to visit the City of Houston Human Resources career page. You can see the web address on your screen right now in order to join this event. There will be instructions on there as well about how to apply for some of these jobs. And here are some of the positions that they have open. There are 300 temporary positions means contact tracers, call center representatives, community involvement coordinators, epidemiologists, nurses, and a few other jobs. And this is a huge push for help in the fight against COVID-19 right now. Take a listen to the director of the health department explain the massive amount of work that they still have to do.
Today, the mayor announced that there was 117 positive COVID cases. What that means for the Houston Health Department is that we have to contact all 117 individuals. That one contact usually results in 3 to more contacts.
All right, you just heard there the director explaining how all of this works. So if you do get a phone call from a contact tracer, it's important to answer that call and also respond to some of those questions. It'll help everybody out. But it's also important to know that there are scammers out there, people who are thinking this is a great way for me to make some money, get some people's bank accounts. It's important to know that verified contact tracers will never ask you for any money or payment. So be sure to hang up on somebody if they do start asking that and call the police. Charlie Ed City, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Charlie. Well, veterinarians saved the life of the Houston Zoo's newest baby Asian elephant. The 326-pound male calf named Nelson was born Tuesday morning. He needed emergency surgery, though, to repair a blood vessel that ripped during birth. He should make a full recovery soon. That's good news. Nelson, by the way, is the 6th baby of Mama Shanti. The zoo now has 11 elephants.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, baby Nelson.
Cute.
So sweet. All right, weather-wise for today, not so sweet. The wet weather that's headed our way for the weekend. Today, scattered thunderstorms will be moving through the area as a disturbance coming in from the hill country mixes in with the sea breeze. You'll notice a little bit of activity this morning with some brief heavy downpours coming in from the Gulf. And then as we get into the afternoon, a lot more color on the map. Some of these could be heavy at times. Isolated areas could pick up to 2 inches of rain, but most areas less than a ½ inch. And then things wind down as we get into the evening as we lose the heating of the day. Now, things get a lot more interesting as we move forward into the weekend. The picture for the weekend as far as rainfall totals is going to be double what we're going to see over the next 24 hours. In fact, areas north of I-10 and west of the I-45 corridor, you're looking more in the 2 to 3 inch range, not ruling out isolated spots with some of the slower moving thunderstorms could pick up over 6 inches of rain. Some of our computer models are showing that, especially the further out west you go into the hill country. Now, Friday's excessive rainfall threat or flash flooding threat, mainly from Austin westward. We will see maybe an isolated street flooding event here west of I-45. Meanwhile, excessive rain expected for much of our area on Saturday. Out of 4 levels, we're in a level 2. So even though it's not on the lowest and it's also not in the highest, so it's kind of in that moderate stage. So need to keep a lookout as the storm system rolls through. It's going to dump not only some heavy rain, but also the potential for some strong, even severe thunderstorms in an isolated form. But it does look like the first half of the weekend, mainly on Saturday, is where we could pick up most of that rain. We do have another wave of moisture coming in on Sunday, mainly during the morning. And then as we get into the evening hours, it dries up. As a weak front blows through, that front is going to bring in some drier air behind it. Some sunshine returns next week with some slightly cooler temperatures.
All right, that is all the time we have for this morning.
Thanks so much for joining us. Join us on ABC13.com as well as our news app. Have a great Thursday.